I'm absolutely delighted and honored to be named Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. I want to thank the University of Wisconsin Board of Regents, President Raymond Cross and Dr. Barbara Rao, and the university's selection committee for giving me an opportunity to serve the students, faculty, and staff of UW Oshkosh, along with my new friends in the Oshkosh community and the state as a whole. As I had said during my interview, UW Oshkosh is one of the finest state universities in the country. I look forward to working with Interim Chancellor Petra Roeder and an incredibly experienced leadership team for a smooth transition as I come on board November 1. I also look forward to many years to come where we work together, emphasizing academic excellence, student success, and economic prosperity for the region. The top priorities for the future of UW Oshkosh will come from a strategic planning process. Of course, I'm sitting here in the state of Georgia, and it's very difficult for me right now to say, what exactly the priority should be for the campus and the community. So that's something that would be gleaned from a strategic planning process to be held in the future. Yeah, my interest in Oshkosh is because, first of all, the University of Wisconsin system is one of the best in the country. I would also put my own current system in that same company, the University System of Georgia. I would say that I was sort of born and raised in the state university space, in the sense that with these state universities, you have the greatest interaction between faculty and students. It's unlike an R1, and it's unlike a community college experience. And that was where I developed my earliest interest when I was an assistant professor of chemistry working with students in a research lab. I love state universities, and as I said before, I really do strongly believe that UW Oshkosh is one of the best in the country. Coming from the faculty ranks, I know, value, and appreciate the special bond between faculty and students. And but also coming from the fundraising ranks, I also understand the value of relationships and the importance for a university to be a leader within its communities. So I would really call upon my relationship, my ability to build relationships for the benefit of the university. Well, there's always concerns when it comes to the revenue of the university. The budget challenges are certainly not unique to Wisconsin. They're all over the country, and of course we have them here in Georgia. And it's a matter of doing the best that you can to manage, I think, a rapidly changing situation, but also to try to develop those revenue streams that you have some control over. And that would be tuition in terms of expanding the size of the pie through additional enrollment, as well as fundraising, is to have a renewed interest in the ability for fundraising to help provide program funds for your university. So it's going to be very difficult to beat Chancellor Wells on that one, as he was a master at the community engagement, and the key to community engagement is simply to be there. You have to be participating in the community. You have to be seen in the community and having a real and lasting impact in the community. I would also encourage all of my colleagues at the university to do the same, that it's important that you have a broad-based engagement of the community from all faculty, staff, and students. I really want to work with the senior leaders of the institution to maximize those types of experiences, and I would rely on the sound recommendation of the vice chancellors, and because I think it's important that I be on campus prior to my start, but it needs to be done in a way that's not going to be intrusive to the current operations of the campus. I think it's true of all new presidents and chancellors. It's the pace of the work is so intense, and I have to tell you, I have learned that just since 12:30 this afternoon. It's incredible how many emails, and I had no idea I had a Twitter account until just a little while ago, when all of a sudden my screen started lighting up, and apparently I had started one years ago but never did anything with it. So I'm going to be an expert at Twitter soon, but it's the crush of communications, and and I want to answer every single one of them. And I think Twitter is going to be a tremendous asset for that particular task, is being able to communicate widely to a very large group of people. And fundraising is a tough and external business. It's really great to be able to interact with students so you understand why you do the things that you do. I'm not sure I'd make the cut in the Oshkosh Jazz Ensemble, but I certainly would. I'm going to love to participate in terms of being an audience member and supporting them in every way I can. And certainly in teaching chemistry, that's something that I would love to be able to do again. Is once in a while teach a class, so that, again I have some idea of what the faculty and staff and the students are experiencing.